everybody, welcome back to my channel. Oh my god, it's been ages. By the way, December, or as the year started, the weather was so cold in Nigeria. Even in Kano it was about, I think, 8 degrees, even, and when London was about 10 degrees. And now I'm just wondering what the hell is happening. Like, it's so freaking hot now, like so freaking hot. Anyway, that's by the way. So I want to say a big thank you to all those lovely people out there who were subscribing to my channel even when I wasn't even posting any video. You all are the real big deal, for real though. Like, I'm so happy. It means that you guys really enjoy watching my videos, love seeing this pretty face of mine and all. So you guys, I want to say thank you. Before we get into the main deal, the main reason for me doing this video, if you're watching this video for the first time, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel, okay? Yeah, see you soon. So guys, yeah, anyway, so guys, yeah, so the main reason for me doing this video, as you can see in the description written as a title, is I want to tell you guys my journey about my MDCN and all. But before I go into it, my YouTube channel is going to be based on episode now. So today is going to be the first episode of 2020. Before I start biting my tongue, what is wrong with you, Karen? Anyway, so yeah, so this is the first episode of 2020 of my YouTube channel and all. So it's going to be an amazing journey with you guys viewing my video and enjoying my video and loving this pretty face of mine. What the fuck what's wrong with me on this face? Anyway, so yeah, so MDCN, right? Yeah. So basically, MDCN is an exam that you have to write if you want to qualify as a doctor to work in Nigeria. And this exam basically is meant for people who school outside the country and also foreigners who want to leave their country and come to Nigeria. You know, I keep asking myself, who actually want to leave their country to come to this country? I mean, not that this country is bad though, because someone like Adeleke though, like, I mean, she actually left her country and came to Nigeria. Can you imagine? And she loves it here. So anyway, if you're a foreigner from outside and you want to come here to work, this exam is meant for you. And also, universities in Nigeria that have not been accredited, this exam is also meant for you. Yeah. So before I actually wrote this exam, or before I made the decision that okay, I actually want to come back to write this exam and all, I was hearing a lot of rumors. Some people were like, whether you know it though, whether you don't know it though, you will fail. Some people were like, you will spend about 500k with just the exam fee and all. Honey. All I feel like, everybody is brought to this life for a purpose, and everybody has their individual destiny. So don't let those things to deceive you. What I advise you is to do that when you want to write this exam, go to the MDCN website, check the requirement needed because it's very important. The documents, get your shit together, arrange them before you come back to Nigeria. Okay? So before I wrote this exam in 2019, yeah, basically they changed an information in their website saying that the good standing document and eligibility letter which you were told to get from the university, you have to get it from a regulatory body. What I mean by regulatory body is Ministry of Health or Ministry of Foreign Affairs and all this. So it has to be like the letterhead in whatever document you're given to MDCN. Okay, aside from that, you have to look at the fees and the process at which you have to make the fees, okay? And also, registration of this exam basically is 1 month before the day of the exam. This is very important. So, the next thing you have to put in mind now is, how do I prepare for this exam? What are the things I have to do? So there are 2 things involved. Basically, there are 2 things involved in all. You have to decide, do I want to do elective course or do I want to go to a tutorial? These are the 2 things you have to think in mind. You have to decide. Like elective, basically, you have to go to register in a teaching hospital whereby they have to show you patient, you have to review patient and know how to. It basically actually prep you more based on your OSKI part. We're going to just discuss about the the exam, how the exam is so, but elective is basically, with my knowledge, is going to prepare you more for the OSKI part and all. But the tutorial basically, which I did do, is going to give you like a crash course on everything you need to know, everything you studied in med school and all. That is just it. So decision is left on you. And my tutorial center was in Lagos City. They gave me accommodation. I'm going to leave description, the website for the tutorial I attended, and all the tutorials you want to actually attend. Okay, so the third thing you have to put in mind now is a textbook. The textbook. Now this part is actually going to be like the most crazy part, because you're going to go crazy, trust me. Not crazy whereby you have to do a psychiatric work, but you're going to go crazy. Textbook you have to actually put in mind basically is the textbook that are being used in Nigeria. It's very, very important. So the subject that actually they look into, the courses are surgery, pediatrics, ONG, and medicine. These four are the main courses that they look into when setting the questions or whatever for the exams and all. So you have to really put more focus on that. They can also bring stuff from psychiatry or community health and all. And I want you guys to understand is that whatever thing or whatever grooming they've actually groomed you in abroad. I know medicine in general is the same everywhere in the world, but Nigeria has this their kind of pain. I think every country have their kind of thing. So Nigeria kind of have their own thing and all. So you really have to really understand how this exam is. It's very, very, very important. So the textbook I use is, let me bend down and go down to get it. Oh, yes. So the textbook I use for the ONG is the guide, and I use principle of ONG. And for this guy, it's really helped me in terms of my clicking and all. So yeah, sure. And for my surgery, I use this bad gal. Yes, the important. And this one, the guy, yes. Then for my medicine, I mean, this didn't really have much information in it, so I kind of just use it for something new. I don't know, but it's good in terms of clicking, I think. And then this girl, you can see all the highlighting and contour. Baby girl helped me, dog. She did. And then this little girl. But if I use this one, but I don't think they sell this one anymore. But I'm definitely going to write in the description box down below of other additional pediatric textbook you can use. Okay, so that's about the textbook and all. So when it comes to your reading, if you're actually joining the tutorials and everything, I advise you, when you look at the scheme of work or the topics at which your tutorial have given you, guys, I advise you to actually don't waste time, because tutorials basically will be 3 months training for the exams and all. So please, if you can just write down your reading timetable and follow it up very strictly, it will be very, very advisable. And also try to read ahead, try to ask more questions and all. Anyway, I'll get back to the advising part, but the exam basically comprises of 2 parts, which is the MCQ and the OSKI part. And the OSKI part, yeah, so that's what the exam comprises of. So for the MCQ part, it has the picture test part, and it has the multiple question part and all. Picture test is about 50 questions, and the rest is 250. In total, that is 300. So let me not tell you the most important thing, okay? The most important thing is the picture test, because if you get 20 over 50 your picture test, you basically fail the picture test, because I feel during the judgment day or the time they have to assemble your result, they put picture test on its own, they put the multiple question side, and they also put the OSKI part. So basically you have to have a 50%, 50%, 50% in all of them. And if you're so smart, 100, 100, 100. Okay, so it's very, very important that you do not do bad in your picture test. It's not in general, but mostly your picture test. Okay, because in the multiple aspect, it's about 200 50 questions. So basically, there's a possibility you can actually have an average in that. I mean, come on, you read for this exam, there's a possibility you have an average. But picture that is very, very important. On the exam day, basically, it's 2 days exam. So on the exam day, basically, calm the fuck down, girl. On the exam day, basically, during the MCQ part, please, I beg you guys, do not carry any form of things that will contradict you, because once they catch you with any kind of malnutrition, sorry guys, I'm sorry. When they catch you guys with anything that can contradict you, I advise you guys to just pack your bag and leave, because it's over. You will never qualify to write the exam again. So make sure you don't carry anything, any malpractice stuff inside the examination. Okay? Yeah. But you didn't hear it from me, but I'm just telling you, if you have opportunity to actually ask your partner for anything besides you, please don't do it. I beg of you. Do not enter the exam hall feeling like, I know it's all, yeah, 100, yes, I'm going to be the first. Because at the end of every day, at the end of everything, they would not say Mr. A got first position, Mr. B got second position. So you just have to calm your nerve, calm the fuck down, and just be yourself and commit everything to God. The second day is the OSKI part. OSKI part basically is 11 stations during my time. So one resting station. I was actually the first to rest, and I was last to rest. Anyway, so but that means that there are 10 active stations at which you have to move your ass around and answer the question. So there will be clerking, there will be counseling, there will be examination, and there will be some written parts. I don't want to tell you things, details, because I don't got that shit. I don't got that time. I don't even know how to speak to the American accent. Anyway, so that is it. So that's how the whole packaging is. I'll advise you during the OSKI part, you have to obey every rules and regulation. They say don't be technical, don't. As I was saying, I had to take a little break. Yes. So for during the OSKI part, basically, there are basic rules and regulations at which you have to follow. So it's very, very important. If they say don't take any test to school, my sister, if you want to be a good girl, if you want to pass this exam, if you don't want them to chase you out, please don't bring the test to school. Don't worry, it's fine. If there's anything that requires to actually use, you have to have an imaginary stethoscope, put it, make them know that you actually know what you're doing. Imaginary watch, like those shit are important. Just do what you got to do to pass your exam. And the most important thing about OSKI part is that learn to say thank you. Learn to greet your examiner, especially your patient. Learn to say sorry to your patient. I'm sorry when it comes to examination. And learn to just follow the rules when it comes to examination. I don't want to go into details in teaching about abdominal examination and the rest, guys, but you know what I'm trying to say. And also smile. Smile the fuck out. Because smiling is like an extra point. Like these girls made me kind of fast think, and that's it. So the last thing I have to advise you guys, which is very, very important. I know some people out there, they'll be like, I'm just an average student, can I pass this exam? I wasn't so good in med school, but honey, you graduated. For you to graduate med school is a big deal. You passed all your exam in school, even though you're not the first in class, but you passed your exam. So don't look down at yourself. I was kind of looking down on myself, but the good thing about it, I had friends, good people who actually cheered me up, my families, and my family actually really helped me out. That's why it's good to communicate when it comes to this kind of thing. Don't always feel like, oh, I know it all, I don't need anybody's help. You need people's help. If you don't understand anything, try to ask questions. If you don't know how to solve some certain things, try to look for somebody to solve it. Especially for the OSKI part. Don't just sit down in your room and be like, okay, I'm just going to listen to myself doing the clicking and canceling and everything. It's very good to involve yourself with study groups and all, because it can actually help to boost your confidence. If you're a shy person, please drop that shyness somewhere else. If you're a kind of person that knows it all, please drop it somewhere else. Please just bring that real you, that calm, lovely you put your brain in that atmosphere that I want to learn, I want to pass this exam, is very, very, very important. Okay, forget the fact that during the class there's someone that answers all the questions in the class and you don't do. It's fine, honey, it's fine. I'm telling you, it's fine, because I don't want to give you stories, but it's fine. I mean, I was kind of that student, but I passed the exam. The good thing about my good thing that actually helped me is that I was able to like trust myself and try to work hard, because if you don't work hard, you're not going to pass. And lastly, the most important thing you have to put in your mind for everything is involve God. Because I remember when I sat down one day and I was like, God, with all this my hard work I've been doing, I know that my hard work is not just going to just die like that. But with you on my side, I'm going to do my best. And once I do my best, I know you're going to help me. Okay, I'm telling you guys my prayer. Does that mean you should copy my prayer and everything? No? And for these disclaimers out there, please, 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 I'm not doing this video to teach people or say, follow my footsteps, you're going to pass the exam. No, 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 no. I'm just telling you guys my journey. I'm just telling you what I actually saw, what I actually understood about this exam and all. So you just have to have a knowledge on how this exam is, and all the hard work and everything depends on you. You. So don't forget, if you are watching this video for the first time, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to add me up on social media, I'm on Facebook and Instagram. You can check my channel. You're going to see the icons of the social media network. You can click on it and actually follow me. I love you guys so much. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Nigeria.